Imagine, you wake up not to an alarm, but to soft Sicilian sunlight brushing through the curtains. Down the narrow street, a cafe opens quietly. And somewhere nearby, a bell rings not to rush you, but to remind you that time moves slower here. Welcome to Europe Home Deals, your trusted source for the most exciting real estate opportunities across the continent. Whether you're dreaming of a quiet countryside retreat or a budget-friendly rental in a charming Italian village, we're here to help you discover value where others overlook it. On this channel, we only feature real homes with real numbers. Properties that have been verified, reviewed, and offer real value because owning a piece of Italy shouldn't be reserved for the wealthy. If you've ever dreamed of walking out onto your own sunlit balcony in Sicily, sipping coffee on a quiet terrace, or hosting weekend guests in a hilltop town, that dream might be far closer than you imagined. Today, I found 4 real homes across Sicily, each one under €25,000. These are not shells or half-broken ruins. These are livable, habitable homes with space, structure, and the potential to welcome you, your guests, or your plans for passive income. One is a renovated duplex in the heart of Caltagirone, sold fully furnished. Another is a quiet apartment in Calatabiano, just a few kilometers from the sea. There's a large multi-room unit in Vizzini with panoramic views and more. You may be asking, is this real? What about renovation? What's the true cost of ownership? We'll answer all of that with real numbers and a recap table at the end. No hype, just possibilities. So ready to see what Sicily can offer under €20,000? Let's begin with our first property, tucked just a few minutes from the famous ceramic district of Caltagirone. Some towns whisper, Caltagirone sings. Perched in the Sicilian hills, this city has long been celebrated for its hand-painted ceramics, each tile, vase, and stairway echoing centuries of craftsmanship. But beyond the museums and Majolica workshops lies a quieter, more livable rhythm, winding alleyways, sunlit balconies, and homes like this one on Via Cicily, waiting for a second chapter. Let's talk numbers. For just €18,000, you get a furnished, 2-level home, ready to move in, nestled inside a walkable urban tapestry rich with tradition and color. Step inside, and it's surprisingly calm. The ground floor hosts a cozy bedroom and storage room. Climb up, and you're welcomed by a light-filled living area with an open kitchen and a simple but functional bathroom. The exposed stone walls preserved in decorative lend texture and warmth that mass-built apartments could never replicate. It's compact, yes, but intentional. Every corner serves a purpose. And it's not just the home, it's the way the neighborhood breathes around you. In just a few hundred meters, you'll find your essentials. A Coop supermarket, about 390 meters away, a charming local bar, a well-reviewed restaurant, and even a pharmacy just 160 meters from your door. The Caltagirone train station sits 1.4 kilometers away, and the nearest hospital is just over 1.5 kilometers close enough for peace of mind, but far enough to keep things quiet. Now for the coastal souls. You're under 30 kilometers from the Mediterranean Sea, and about 55 kilometers from Catania International Airport. With connections like these, this property isn't just a home. It's a weekend rental, a snowbird's nest, or a creative pied-à-terre for ceramic lovers and foodies alike. From an investment standpoint, it shines softly. At €367 per square meter, this home stands well below local averages. Caltagirone hovers around €689 per square meter, while the province of Catania averages more than €1,145. That's value without compromise, especially considering it's habitable, furnished, and full of character. What's more, Caltagirone continues to attract regional tourism. Its ceramic culture, Baroque architecture, and UNESCO-listed stairways make it a year-round destination. That means reliable short-stay demand if you're thinking of holiday lets. According to renovation experts, the capital expenditure for this home is minimal. Plumbing, ventilation, and electricity are reportedly in good condition, though they recommend confirming those basics before renting. Design-wise, just add a touch of Sicilian color, perhaps a ceramic fruit bowl on the counter, or a few hand-painted tiles near the window ledge. This is not a home that asks for grandeur. It asks for a weekend, a sabbatical, a fresh idea. Because sometimes, the best investments aren't the biggest. They're the ones that welcome you home with stone walls, morning light, and a price tag that feels like a secret. Some homes offer a view. Others offer a terrace to breathe it in. Tucked inside the ceramic capital of Sicily, this two-story semi-detached house isn't just a pretty listing, it's a ready-to-live-in retreat just a stone's throw from the heart of Caltagirone. Priced at €22,000, this charming property blends comfort, character, and access all in one compact, efficient package. Let's begin with what's already there. This is not a fixer-upper. The structure has been fully restored, comes with full furnishings, and even includes air conditioning and heating, a rare find at this price point in southern Italy. The interior spans 42 square meters arranged over 2 levels, including a bedroom, a separate kitchen, and a bright living space. The terrace adds that rare slice of outdoor space so many travelers crave a place for morning coffee or evening light. The home's dimensions are modest, yes, but that's the appeal. For travelers looking for a short-stay rental, solo living, or a couple's getaway, this is perfectly sized. And with an asking price of roughly €524 per square meter, it still undercuts the local average in Caltagirone, €689, and sits far below the province-wide norm of over €1,145 per square meter. Step outside, and the neighborhood is waiting. Within walking distance, you'll find a Coop supermarket just under 200 meters, a well-rated restaurant, a cafe, and a pharmacy, all within 300 meters. No long drives, no uphill climbs, just daily life made easy. But if you're imagining guests coming in from afar, rest assured, the train station is just 1.6 kilometers away, and Catania International Airport is about 55 kilometers, a quick hop from almost anywhere in Europe. Whether it's a summer week or a winter escape, logistics won't be a problem. There's another subtle upside here: low operational cost. Because the property is already habitable and includes air conditioning, you avoid the common pitfalls of budget homes that demand 5-figure renovations. Experts suggest checking the roofing, plumbing, and electricity before renting, but overall, initial capital expenditure is expected to be light. There's also potential to accentuate the space. Think terrace lighting, plants along the railing, or even a splash of local ceramic decor to reflect Caltagirone's roots. Small updates, big impact. This home isn't oversized. It's exactly right-sized for a retreat, a rental, or a revenue stream. At this price, in this location, with this finish, it's more than just a roof over your head. It's a furnished launch pad into Sicilian village life, where lemon trees bloom and rooftops glow. The terrace is ready. Are you? Nine rooms, 2 kitchens, 1 ridiculous price. Hidden in the Baroque town of Vizzini, this sprawling apartment isn't your average holiday-let opportunity. It's not even your average home. We're talking about 2 adjacent apartments, already connected, totaling a massive 146 square meters, with 6 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and views that stretch over rooftops and cobbled streets. The entire place, yours for just €19,500. Let's unpack what that means. You're paying about €134 per square meter, a number that's not just low, it's shockingly low compared to the Vizzini average €471, or the Catania province norm, over €1,145 per square meter. So what's the catch? Well, it's not perfect. The listing mentions it needs remodernization, but don't picture a crumbling wreck. The roof was recently cleaned, the structure is solid, and the bones are strong. What you get is space, and a lot of it. That space gives you flexibility. Whether you want to divide it into 2 rental units, keep one for personal use and let the other, or offer a large group vacation rental, This is your blank canvas. Inside, you'll find up to 9 rooms, including 2 kitchens, 1 large living area, and 5 bedrooms that could be reimagined however you like. Add a few decorative tiles, update some fixtures, and the transformation begins. But even now, the dual exposure, one side looking onto Via Vittorio Emanuele, the other onto the hills above Vizzini, fills the space with light and potential. Outside, everything you need is right there. Walk less than 100 meters, and you've got a cafe, a pharmacy, a convenience store. The Despar supermarket is about 590 meters away, and the nearest train station, Vizzini Licodia, sits just 3 kilometers from the doorstep. Catania Airport, around 44 kilometers, an easy ride for weekenders and summer guests. If you're thinking big, this is your stage. You can target groups, families, friends, or digital nomads traveling together. The size allows for flexibility in pricing, and the 2-kitchen layout creates an easy path to dual short-stay units. Add some warm lighting, local ceramics, and simple furnishings, and you've turned value into vision. And let's not forget, the listing price is still under 20,000 euros. That's less than many people spend on a bathroom renovation. In the heart of Sicily, in a town steeped in history and charm, you could own an entire floor of living space, not just a place to stay, but a chance to create something meaningful. They say real estate is about location, but sometimes it's about scale. And this one's off the charts. Imagine walking to the beach in the morning and skiing on Etna by afternoon. That's not a fantasy. That's Calatabiano, and for just 24,900 euros, you can call it home. This studio apartment sits on the 3rd floor of a mid-1982 building. It's compact, about 50 square meters, but beautifully practical. There's a balcony with sunlight, a fully equipped kitchen, and a bathroom with a washing machine and shower. The interiors are clean, simple, and move-in, ready exactly what you want in a holiday base. Let's talk numbers. At about 498 euros per square meter, this unit undercuts the local average in Calatabiano to 715 euros and stays far below the Catania province, 1,145 euros, or the broader Sicily region to 1,170 euros. That's the kind of pricing that makes investors lean in. But the real appeal here? Location, location, location. You're only 620 meters from the Calatabiano train station. That's walkable, no rental car needed. The nearest beach is about 2.5 kilometers away. That's bikeable. Want more? You're sitting between Mount Etna and Taormina, 2 of Sicily's most famous destinations. This unit is perfect for short-stay rentals, especially with such easy access to both sea and mountains. And if you're not renting it out, it makes for a low-maintenance holiday pad. The condominium fees are minimal, helping keep your ongoing costs small. Inside, the layout is intuitive. You enter into a bright, open-plan kitchen and living space. The balcony adds a burst of light, ideal for morning coffee or sunset wine. The air conditioning keeps things comfortable year-round. It's a free-at-deed unit, meaning there are no ownership restrictions, and it's ready to be transferred to you as soon as you say yes. Within just 100 meters, you've got a Cicely supermarket. A little farther, there's a local cafe, a school, and various small shops. So even though you're near nature and the sea, you're not cut off, everything's within reach. And with Catania Airport just 41 kilometers away, guests can fly in on Friday and be on the beach by Friday afternoon. Let's be clear, this isn't a luxury penthouse. But for under 25,000 euros, it offers a solid structure, a practical layout, excellent connections, and access to both coast and volcano. That's more than a good deal. That's a Sicilian steal. Not every holiday home needs to come with a swimming pool or a sea view. Sometimes, it's enough to find a fully furnished 2-floor cottage in Caltagirone, steps away from ceramic cafes and Sicilian Sunday. Or a cozy, semi-detached home with a private terrace, already air-conditioned, waiting for a short-term guest who values simplicity. Further out, in Vizzini, a 146 square meter double apartment gives you 9 rooms and panoramic views, a rare find at under 20,000 euros. And in Calatabiano, a studio just 2.5 kilometers from the beach, with a balcony and a train station under 10 minutes walk away, makes every summer dream feel within reach. These aren't fantasy listings. They're real homes in real towns, each with stories, neighbors, and daily bread, still bought fresh from across the street. If any of these places sparked a thought, a dream, or even a question, tell us. Which property number caught your eye? What price range fits your plan? What kind of Italy are you searching for? Let us know in the comments. Mention your favorite. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe so we can keep uncovering Italy's hidden homes, just for you.